Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Follow here. Hope everybody is doing good. We're back with the robot boss fights, and I'm gonna go and show you how to do all the rings on the quest board. Okay, so let's get going. And I'm gonna use the Light Rider Surf Cube because it is definitely my favorite to use around the map. Okay, so let's get going. We're gonna start with the golden ring right now. So interact here. Okay, it's gonna send me to Pierrick. He's over in the fields direction. So try and do this one as fast as possible. This is one of the quicker ones. So let's get going. Okay, once you speak to Pierre, he's going to ask you to speak to his son. So as long as you select the right options, there's only really two options, you can't really go wrong. So just go to request information about the L ring, and then say continue. He's going to send you down to his son Anthony. He's right down here. And again, where's the L ring? Continue. He says he thinks it's near the lake house somewhere. So now we're just going to go to the lake house. Just over here. That's exactly why I take the Light Rider Surf Cube, because it is so fast for getting around this place. Okay, and right underneath this log is going to be your first ring. And once you collect it, you're going to take it back to Pierrick. And then you'll have that one completed. So very easy. Okay, perfect. And now let's go back to Pierrick in Fields, and then we'll go and do the red ring next, because that's the one everyone's struggling with Peely. Okay, now I'll do it kind of like no shortcut version, but it'll still be pretty quick. Okay, so that is that one done, and let's go back to the board. Okay, go. Okay, so let's do the red ring next, because I'm sure that's the one everyone's struggling with. Again, it's going to actually go and speak to Kevin. He's in the forge. So just behind the healing section. Okay, I can actually get on with the game now, because honestly I spent so much time searching for statues. But there's Kevin. He's going to request to see Duncan with a C. And now you get to speak to Duncan with a K. Okay, so yeah, there you go. I thought it was funny. Right, there you go. Just make sure you interact properly. Too busy laughing at the typo. Yes, I'm a pro, make sure you select that one, okay? No, and again, there you go. You say find Trevor to talk to him. Everything is always like highlighted pretty much, but this one, you'll need to find him. He's just behind the building though. When you're talking to people, the zombies will not kill you, so you can just chill, don't worry. Clues, I don't know if you can call it a clue, but I know the banana once drew a red circle on a piece of paper with a position on it. Okay, now because it says that, I know that already because I've explored this map inside out, and that is at the observatory section. Okay, so let's head there now. Now I don't think you actually need to do this bit, but because it's what it's wanting, I'm going to do it. Okay, so once in, I'm going to go to interact here. Now that's going to show you the red circle. And that should be the location for Peely. Okay, now that is actually the grotto section. Now what confused me the first time was this building. And there is a ring actually underneath here as well. So yeah, it's a little bit confusing and it's red. But anyway, Peely is actually at the grotto. And you need to do level 30. So that is why I think a lot of people are getting confused with that one, because of the picture and not knowing where to go. And there's not really an obvious direction to the grotto. So yeah, so I think that's why a lot of people are struggling a little bit. Plus also, not everyone is sure what to do when you actually get to the grotto either, so we'll explain that for you as well. So much fun though, really enjoying this. Definitely, I've got to say it's in my top 10 favourite games on Fortnite ever. Absolutely loving it. I mean, for me, I'm not even bothered about the roguelike. I don't think they should have even done the roguelike. I think they should have just done a better story, more immersive, more like this, and just skip the roguelike. I've not even been in, I think I've been in the roguelike twice, and I've no interest in going back there anytime soon. I'm really just enjoying the story. And I would love it if they just done more story related stuff and skipped the roguelike, I think. Even though Parallel 1 was all about the roguelike, I just think the direction he's wanting to go is definitely going to be more open world style, which I'm actually really enjoying. So once you get in here, you'll be given a secret. You'll see Peely. You can't do anything with Peely. Okay, nothing. But the clue is in the wall. South Beach, 600 seconds. So we're under a time limit, apparently. Although I've not actually seen the time limit start or end. But there you go. So what we're going to do now is I'll show you on the map. I'm going to keep auto moving there. It's not ideal. Okay, so select the beach. And we're going to go and head there now. Like all the rings, pretty much everything's going to require you to do an interact to unlock the ring. And this is no different. Okay, and here we go. I'm going to go straight to the interact section. And underneath here is your red ring, okay? Now, if you're finding interacts and it says, interesting, that's pretty much going to be a ring, okay? It's just the fact you've not got to that stage yet to be able to actually unlock it. You need to meet the parameters before you can actually expose the ring, pretty much, okay? And we'll go back to return the ring to Kevin, and that's what we'll go and do now. Probably quicker just respawning, but because I've got the ring, I think I'll just head back normally, okay? Just in case it takes it off me or anything weird happens. Okay, and then again, if you're using any tools and everything and they're just about to finish, just make sure you respawn and the tools will come back, like the equipment will come back fully 100% for you, okay? So we go and ring back to Kevin. There we go. So that is number 2 all done. Okay, and now we'll go and get the blue ring next, and then we'll do the brown one last, because I think that one's the easiest, or one of the easiest anyway. Okay, so blue ring, activate the quest. There we go. Talk to Regina. This is all in the dam sort of sewers area. Okay, you say yes. Yes, I'll go there right away. Continue. Okay, and I'm going to head up here. Okay, in the section. Okay, speak to Noah. Continue. Okay, at the end of here. Probably quicker taking the water actually. Maybe. Okay, turn the valve. Okay, and again, let's get back out here. There's nothing else in here, there's nothing to collect, there's no other secrets, it's purely that one. Okay, there we go. So over here, we're going to speak to Alice. Yes. Find the blue water ring. There we go. So go and get the ring, bottom of the dam. Now I actually found this one very quickly when I started the game. I found this interact, so I knew where this one was already. I figured it was going to be part of the ring quest. Bit of luck. So you're going to go over this way. Okay, go right down here. interact. There we go. Like everything again, always moving to get your thing, okay? Return the ring to Regina, which we will do. And then I'll respawn to fix all my light riders cube and everything, so there we go. Yes, it was super simple. Continue. Perfect. Okay, and respawn. Okay, and one more ring to go, and that is the brown ring, and this one's pretty straightforward. And then we'll work on everything else for you and give you a whole complete ring guide on another video. So, brown one. Okay, gonna speak to Henry. Henry's in the building site. He's going to make you speak to his boss, which is the chief. This is urgent. Request information about the brown ring. And then go up here. Talk. Request information about the brown ring. Offer help to find the brown ring. Talk to Ricardo at the village. And he is over here. There we go. Now this is the one thing you will need to make sure you select it right, or you'll just keep going back in and out of the conversation. Just say yes, they were nice. And you say I'd like the brown ring. Do you have it? And you say you want to keep it for yourself. If you say you want to give it to your chief builder, he'll say no. So you just say keep it to myself. And he'll tell you where it is. It's up at Celestial Islands. Okay, zombies here can come in and annoy you occasionally. They just about killed me there. That's why you would have seen it in edit. And now we're heading all the way up to Celestial Islands to get the brown ring. And there we go, and you're just going to go right over to the bell tower a bit. Jump this bit. Okay, interact with this tower here. There we go. Underneath, it's going to give you the brown ring. Okay, now we're just going to take it back to Henry, which we will do. I really love doing that. It's so much fun. I've gone way too high, it's going to take forever to glide down now. But once down, hand the ring back, and that will be all the rings done on the quest board, and we'll be back to finish the entire ring in another video. But this is just to help you guys out. Anyone that might be struggling with a little bit of the starter stuff, that's what this is all about for this one, okay? Just to help people. I think the red ring with Peely is going to be the biggest issue for a lot of people, so I'll help a few people out, and I'll be back to finish everything up later on. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and Fallout out.